Welcome to our lecture online. Now I'm hoping you're beginning to see the pattern in this. We're again going to find the value for A so we can find the exact solution to the case where L is equal to 1 and M sub L is equal to 1. So we're looking for this constant right here in front of the sine of theta, because we already knew that the sine of theta was the proper solution to this differential equation in the case when L equals 1 and M sub L is equal to 1. So to find A, we're going to normalize it. That means we're going to take 1 and set it equal to the integral, actually twice the integral, because we're only going to go half the distance in the zenith direction, in the angle theta, from 0 to pi over 2. So normally it would be from minus pi over 2 to pi over 2. So just do half the distance times 2 of the function times d phi. And the function, of course, must be squared. But instead of using the phi function, we're going to do it with the f function because that's easier. So this becomes equal to, oh, and by the way, yes. So this will be 2 times the integral. The limits of integration are going to go from 0 to 1 instead of from 0 to pi over 2 of the function squared times dx. Now the function is going to be this function right here. And so that's going to be equal to, and of course we need to put an a in front of it because that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the a. So this is going to be equal to 2a squared, because we have the function squared, so the a becomes squared, times the integral from 0 to 1 of the square root of 1 minus x squared, but we have to square that times dx. And so if we integrate that function, we should be able to solve for the value of a. So 1 is equal to 2a squared times the integral from 0 to 1 of 1 minus x squared dx. And that's fairly simple to integrate. So this becomes equal to 2a squared times, that would be x minus x cubed over 3, evaluated from 0 to 1. Notice when you plug in the lower limit, you get nothing. You plug in the upper limit, you get the following. We might as well do it here. So this is 2a squared times 1 minus 1/3. Of course, 1 minus 1/3 is 2/3, so we get 1 is equal to 2a squared times 2/3. So that would be equal to 4/3 a squared, which means if we solve this one for a, we get, well, first we'll do a squared. So a squared is equal to 3 over 4, which means that a is equal to the square root of 3 over 4, which is equal to the square root of 3 over 2. And that means that the total solution, right here, the function, and where should I put that? I'll put it right over here. So the total solution phi as a function of theta, oh, not phi, wrong function. It's the second function, the theta function. Theta, as a function of theta, is equal to a, which is the square root of 3 over 2, times the sine of theta. And this is what we're looking for. That is the solution to this differential equation in the case where L is equal to 1 and M sub L is equal to 1. We end up with that, and that's exactly what we got. And that's how it's done.